The result data type is a data type that allows you to handle errors without try and catch. This is a data type that wraps two other data types. Let's say T and E. If you wanted to say something was successful, then you will return OK with some data type T. And if you wanted to say that something was not successful, that there was an error, then you wrap the error type with error. I'll show you an example using division. If y is not equal to 0, then we'll simply return x divided by y wrapped in OK. However, if y equals to 0, then we know from school that we cannot divide a number by 0, so we'll return error with some kind of error message. So first I'll declare an error type. I'll say enum, let's call it math error. And then the error type, I'll say div by 0. Next, I'll write an internal function that will do the division. Say fn div, it's going to take x, u64, and y of type u64. And it's going to return a result of type u64 in the successful case. And in the error case, when y is equal to 0, we'll return the math error. Okay, so let's say if y is equal to 0, then we'll return the error. Say return result of error. And inside this error, we'll put in our math error of div by 0. If y is not equal to 0, then we'll simply return x divided by y. And we'll need to wrap this in a result. Say result, : OK, and then put a parentheses around x divided by y. Okay, so this is an example of a function that will return a result type of u64 and some kind of math error. But how would we actually call this? Let's call this division function inside our contract. So here I prepared a function called test div. And what we're going to do is call this internal function div. Let required result res is equal to div x, y. By calling this internal function div, it's going to return a result of u64 in the successful case and a math error in the case y is equal to 0. We'll do a pattern matching on the result. Match res. If res matches OK, so if result OK, and then inside the OK we'll have the value of x divided by y, then we'll simply return the value. Otherwise, we know that it matches the error. Result error, and inside it we'll have this math error : div by 0 error. Then we'll simply halt this function by saying revert 0. This part of the code, revert 0, will make the transaction fail. In the successful case, it will return the value of x divided by y. Okay, let's try compiling this contract. I'll open my terminal and then type fork build. Okay, our contract compiled. Let's deploy this contract onto Sway Playground. Inside Sway Playground, compile the contract, deploy it, approve the transaction, and then we'll call the function test div. We'll divide 4 divided by 2. We expect this to equal to 2. And we get a result of 2 back. And if we set y equal to 0, then we expect this function call to fail. And as you can see, the function call failed.